It's not possible because a very good morning to everyone. I don't think people can hear me. Can people hear me? Because I can't hear myself. I need to hear myself.
We can hear you.
Satisfied that people can actually hear me. And I think that I actually should do it again. A very good morning to Melville and its surrounding areas. We are back. It's Friday, and today I am not alone. So today I'm so Khabele when I am alone, holding down the fort alone.
I want to know about this Khabele name.
I'm back to the usual name. I'm Yolanda today. Ne? So Khabele, guys, it was for the day when I was alone.
Next year we won.
Guys, yes. So today I'm Yolanda. Hope everyone is actually fantastic and having a great Friday morning. Today and a Friday. But you know,
you were so happy about getting money in the morning.
Yes, money makes us happy. But then if I'm sitting here talking to people, what time will I actually be spending the money? That's the problem. So we're gonna try guys can see the show have your demand.
A very good morning, Melville people. Obviously, Yolanda is not alone today. She is with your girl Sky, and we'll be bringing you the daily dish for today. You know, as we always do. I hope you are not lonely when a Gabi girl. Please tell me about this name.
Guys,
please tell me about this Gabi girl name.
The world could talk, ne? I think because we have the iLOVEmelville.LIVE, Oscar should actually go check it out, and then she can come give us the information about what happened that day, about how Gabi held the show, about everything. Let's keep her in suspense rather, and let her go do her homework. Yeah.
All right. Challenge accepted. Challenge very much accepted, man.
Yes. It's a Friday morning, guys, and then welcome to Community Connection. And we're here to connect with you guys as usual from 10 until 12 o'clock. Those that are sitting at home or wherever you are, do not forget to always tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. iLOVEmelville.LIVE. And if you guys are on TikTok, also follow us there. And do not forget that we actually want to be talking with you guys. So send comments, like the show, do whatever crazy thing you actually want to do. And it will actually be done because at the end of the day, we are only here to entertain you guys. It's not about us, but it's actually about you guys. So
absolutely.
I think that our technical producer, just to get us in the mood, to get
for Friday
in the mood, because Shanko hating in mood today.
You
spend money, guys. So you don't want to sit
and
down.
No doing.
You want to go. Yeah, so I want to go. So I think our producer, he must play a song that actually lifts up our mood. You know, I think that we also need to dance on stage. And I think people would actually like to start seeing our technical producer actually dancing.
And he'll be dancing for us today. It's a Friday. He'll be dancing for us today.
Dance to the songs that he is playing.
You are dancing for us
Friday,
today.
The weekend. It's a best time here, and I'm saying the stage is hacky. I got to alliance the food. You know, and for people that are actually watching, please do comment while you guys are actually watching. Absolutely. Our technical producer doing his magic on the dance floor. You know, Mr. Producer, please make our morning. Play a great song, and let's connect after this.
And I'm killing this swag every time. I'm moving the nigga right now. I'm stepping on my 2000. I am a 2000. I'll spend on my 2000. I'll seek, I'm a 2000. I'll spend on my 2000. I'm a 2000. I'll seek, I'm a 2000. Spend on my 2000. I am a 2000. I'll spend on my 2000. I'll seek, I'm a 2000. I'll spend on my 2000. Ebaninga abantwana, ebaninga abosisi bendawo. I'm a 2000, I'm a 2000, I'm a 2000. And I'm killing this swag every time. I'm booing the nigga right now. I'm a 2000, I'm stepping on my 2000. I am a 2000, I'll spend on my 2000. I'll seek, I'm a 2000. I'll spend on my 2000. I'm a 2000, I'll seek, I'm a 2000. Spend on my 2000.
And welcome back. That was Smashy. So with I'm 2000.
Hey, these people are taking
I'm a
over. These people are taking over, man.
You know. And welcome back to Community Connection and happy National Dance Day. To bonke abomajayivane namhlanje niyazenzela everywhere abomajayivane niyazenzela today. Emabhasini, emateksini, emarenkeni, wherever you guys wanna rock it. If uyazazi uzithembile and you know that asikistyle ongasazi. No, I can't.
Are you sure? No. Yeah, but I can see you, man. I can imagine you dancing. Are you sure?
I can't. Guys, I love dancing. But I'm okay talking.
I like. Do you have 2 left feet?
Yeah.
Ourselves. We can't be. Reality too, and then when 2 left feet, so too. Ourselves, man. There should be much difference between you and I. And I believe you.
I can. Nyana samathambo. Yabo bonza ukuthi ngiyaphila. I've air inside me. I can. But then I actually prefer to live it.
You get a martial arts.
Professional people, you know. As today is actually National Dance Day. So I'm guessing that there's actually people that started dancing from the moment they got up.
Dude, they are. They are. You can see no. They are born with rhythm.
Exactly. So our technical producer actually owes us. Just because today, even our producer Osana should also be on studio. You know, because people are actually watching.
Exactly.
Let's just introduce these people. right? And let these people dance. Just as fun, they get 5 minutes to 10 minutes of fame.
Please,
You
especially our female producers. People need to know
why
who's
not?
the person behind us.
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, we are a success because of these two people. So I believe that even if Bangal gain about Jive, they'll make it a huge success, you know. And people watching on TikTok can also comment and they can also start dancing. So I think that before we actually go into Itopic Ketsu and Namhlanji, let's give them the 5 minutes of fame. Let's introduce our technical producer and our producer.
We need a song
in studio. And Mr. Producer will actually play a song that they can dance to, you know. And for people that are actually watching, if you're not watching, tune into iLOVEmelville.LIVE and see our crazy or amazing crew actually dedicate this day to you guys because it is, after all, National Dance Day. So abachayivi abantu bajabule abantu. So I think that we should actually clap hands for abantu bethu because we know people that know people. They actually want to come make our day, you know. So let's call them. Mr. Producer, please play a song where you guys come and dance and make. That was my jam. You know, that is actually a redo or a remix of a moment. And as you guys saw, hope you guys were actually tuning in and watching.
Our producer did the most. They were on fire.
Our technical producer did the most. And I can tell who's Miss Producer.
Back in the day,
stage, nabati vulisakele. They actually took it, you know. So, actually, power to you guys for dancing.
Love the energy.
Love the energy, guys.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you for the Friday. Thank you. And then let's get back to us, community connection. Today, a topic esinayo, guys. Topic that we're actually going to be talking about. I think it actually affects everyone. And for this topic today, we do not have a guest speaker because we've got a lot of guests today. So we thought that why not have an interaction between myself and Sky about this, you know. And if you guys are watching on TikTok, you guys can comment. I would actually like to start reading a comment to show that you guys are actually live and you are here with us.
And I think everyone would like to actually hear their names being called out on radio.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That I like having my name being called out on radio.
Yolanda, Sibeko. Guys.
The ring to it, guys. The ring to it. You know, some people are actually born for such things. You know? So basically what we're going to be talking about today is age restrictions at workplaces for work.
Mhm.
You know, have you guys actually noticed that, especially now, whenever there's like a learnership or an internship or any kind of job, any position,
vacant
exactly,
available.
they'd be saying that they want people from 18 to 35. What happened to the people that are 36 going upwards?
And not just 35 ne. Some learnerships it's from 18 until 29.
Imagine.
So after then what happens? Are you not supposed to work after 35? Is that what happens?
Okay, so basically, guys, we spoke about this. You know, we always have a moment before we actually live on air, and our producer actually says that they should start introducing Igrant
for people
that are actually 36 going upwards because they can't get jobs.
Yes.
So they should actually be earning social grants. Can you guys imagine?
Can you imagine if you run from 36? You pension grant from 36. How much would it be actually?
It wouldn't be a bad idea because after all, it's the government that came up with the rules that it's 18 to 29 or 18.
Is it the government or is it companies? Is it companies or just government?
I mean, guys,
I don't think it's the government. I think it's companies.
Am I wrong if I say that? Isn't it in English they say that life begins at 40?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So when you are 36, it means that
so imagine that
period
period from I think life begins at 40 and then 36 you're not working. So what happens in that 4 years of grace or whatever? Are you dead?
Yeah, it means that
basically
you dead, they bury you, and then
you wake up at 40.
Life at 40, and then when
life
40,
begins, while it begins, you are unemployed. It begins when you're unemployed. For people who are not working at the age of 40, but life begins at 40. You're not working. So how does life? Actually, life needs money. We all know that. Money. Life needs money. So how do you live without money?
And I strongly believe that everyone needs to be given a chance to fix their life and make something of their life before the age of 40. Once you reach the age of 40, you're supposed to be having your own house, your own furniture. You're supposed to be settled by the time that you're 40. And you already know that, okay, you're working with you've got a stable income, so you're just okay.
Don't you think that's what they think? The system or companies who say we have to people who are working from like 18 until 36, they think okay, at that age, already you are 5 to being settled down to having everything that you need in life. So they think those people don't need jobs. Don't you think that's how they actually? I don't know.
I think
the system.
If we look at it in a government or in a gassy way, you know, a youth, you are called a youth up until the age of 35. The moment you're 36 going upwards. So it's Kokwani. Basically.
So need to be settled down.
So shadile, so nendlu, so nemoto. Basically, you have achieved everything you want to achieve. So what they're actually saying is it is wrong for you to be unemployed at the age of 36. That's what they're saying.
Oh, so basically they're giving opportunities from the age of 18 until. So by that age, you need to be working. It's saying you're not supposed to be looking for a job at that age. You need to be.
You're supposed to be working. Maybe so na 10 years or 5 years experience in a company. And if you look at it, all of these people from 36 going upwards, these are actually matured, very experienced people, very equipped people that actually know the ins and outs of life, basically at that age. It's people that have worked in different companies. It's people that actually know what they want and where they are going. You know?
But then look at it this way. Opportunities are supposedly given to 18 to 35, right? But look at our government. We find people who are 76 years old sitting in positions. And what about the youth? What about
basically, Sky, what we need to say is that kukhuluma izaga in each and everything. Money talks. Whether you are 40, whether you are 50, if you've got the right connection. If what
the connection
and the money,
what gets you now?
Exactly. You can work any way you want.
But then honestly, it's messed up if the youth are supposedly given opportunities, but then the people who actually have the opportunities or can give out the opportunities, I want about that all people who are still thinking in a mentality apartheid regime. How are things gonna change if the people who are running the government or this country, I wonder about that, old people.
I mean, let's just talk about this now and look at it this way. Let's make an example. Look at Thibaut Touch.
Yeah.
Thibaut just got back to Metro FM. And the
Nice.
guy's in his late 40s now.
Yes.
All right. So he has all the experience. I mean, Thibaut Touch is Thibaut Touch.
Exactly.
There is no radio station that doesn't actually want Thibaut Touch.
At his age.
At his age.
So do you think it's experience as per se, or
I think at the end of the day, it is who you are and who you know. I mean, I believe that, you know, being in such an industry, especially radio and everything, you know, I believe that is meant for youth, right? But then we do need those matured people that have been around the world. I know Thibaut Touch has been around the world,
and
guys.
he has. So another thing that comes to mind when I hear age restrictions at work, don't you think they actually put out that whatever system it is, 18 to 35, for how we treat each other at work? Maybe let's say if I'm 18, I just got into this high position, and then I find Mam Sonto, who has been in the company for years, very old, and then how are we gonna work with each other? You know, maybe that's how they.
That's how they're looking at it. Or it could be with Bayarobana, because they know good 18 from high school. 1.5, and then if you go to a person that is 36 years old, that person actually knows that, okay, I am worth this amount of money, my qualification and my experience, I should be earning this kind of money. So don't you think that in a way they like they know when you are 18, 2000, you will accept whatever money is given to you.
That is unfair. I know about this company that does that. Like it kind of exploits matriculants. It exploits matriculants so much, and because they are young and obviously out of how to go high school, any money is okay.
Exactly.
Because you're used to getting that 600 rands for care, and then when you get money about 1.5, it's like whoa. And
yeah, you know.
It's sad, honestly. It's really sad. But then it's how things are made out to be. It's how the system has just been worked around or rigged in a way. It's really sad, Shem.
So basically, our government and people are saying that people that are 36 years old going upwards, hlala endlini, nibheke TV,
But what our producer actually said kind of makes sense. If you are not allowed to actually be looking for a job at the age of 36, then give us money. I mean, there's already 350 that's been given out just for sitting at home. So why not give out? Maybe the grant would be 750 or something.
No,
for
750 someone 3.5 at least. 3.5. Yeah, you know, 3.5 at least.
I mean,
It's
no,
this is
there you know what you are working. And you are a voter. How? When you are voting, you know that you've been paid.
I think any listener who's above 36 years old right now is on your side. Definitely saying Viva Yolanda.
3.5 for everyone that is 36 years old and that is not allowed to be applying for any job. Please, guys, we need to, like 3.5 you're going to be getting each and every month. And I ain't 6, I ain't 7.
I mean, imagine
first of every month.
I doubt it would be that much. I mean, how did they actually calculate this money, the amount here, 350? But then they said it's enough for your basic need. So 3.5 it's like they've given you $1 million.
We've got people that are 36 years old going upwards that actually are renting, but don't have money to be paying for it.
Because they're renting, transport, school fees, you know, these things, and then they're living off 350.
Guys, 3.5 uba nemali inwele, ubhadala irent, abantwana baba nokudla, usala nange change. You understand? You buy yourself clothes. Whenever it goes about December, if you check we take and you don't have stress. When it's about to be in New Year, in first January, you go to the bank when you know. So that's what the government actually needs to do. Pay
giving out
people.
free money. Really? I mean, I think it's fair if they give out money to people with experience. They calculate if this kind of experience, maybe not 3.5, and then lower than that, 2.5. Just calculate it in that manner. Otherwise, people,
I say no experience, no. You know why, Sky?
No.
There is actually people out there in the streets that are actually good at what they are doing. But sadly, they were never given the opportunity to go work in that or do whatever.
They were never given an opportunity.
So they lack experience. But say, for example, we had no experience, but we nailed it at the end of the day. You know?
It doesn't need to be an experience for a certain thing. Working experience. That's what I'm saying. You worked for this long until that. Not good to say and then no. What I'm saying is my experience, I mean, for how long? Not just so there are people. You can work as a gardener as long as you were working from 2016 to 2022. Experience. That's what I'm saying. So opportunities are always there. Some people don't want to take them. Some people just want to be spoon-fed. That's the problem.
Exactly, and everyone actually wants to be spoon-fed. But at the end of the day, 3.5 feet to everyone on a 36 goes upwards. People that are not allowed to actually be applying for a specific job. I think that is enough for our topic today. For the first hour, it was great, and the name of the topic was age restrictions at workplaces. I think that because we Friday, I'm living.
I can see coming alive.
So I think that our Mr. Producer can play another song just to get you guys in the mood. If you guys just joined us,
it's a weekend,
exactly,
guys.
You know. If you guys just joined us, do not forget that is Yolanda and Sky. Good community connection. We are actually connecting in Melville with other surrounding areas. And if you're in Johannesburg or wherever you are,
hello.
I'm here. Yes. So, Mr. Producer, please make our morning while other people are also here to make us famous. So it's our time to be famous. Mr. Producer, please play the song.
We don't really have forever. The time is now. Never say never. To die, do what you love, even when you cry. Love what you do, it's good for me, it's good for you. We don't really have forever. The time is now, never say never. We don't really have forever and ever. don't really have forever. The time is now, never say never. Now, never say never. Never say never. Never say, never say, never say. Never say, never say never. Never say never. Never say, never say, never say. Never say never. Change the world. We could save the world, but we don't really have forever. You don't really have forever. Change the world. Save the world.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Community Connection. Hope you guys are still connecting with us and you guys are actually happy with us. It is a Friday after all. I hope we chai back as it is actually National Dancer Day.
Sure.
Abachaiva abantu, guys. As in, yo, guys, like me.
Anguza.
It's Friday.
Are we dishing out? Are we dishing out or what?
We are dishing out siphakela abantu as usual. And I'm sure that actually there is a lot of people that actually like uphakela. And just like when Khabele was holding the fort alone, we had a guest for it dishing out. And today we also have a guest for it dishing out. We like talking to people.
And like I see, dishing out today is all about self-defense.
Self-defense, guys.
Whenever I think karate, I think Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
all the time.
Not the Puma not discussed. No, guys, like
hello.
Serious martial arts.
Yeah.
Kind of things, you know?
Do you remember a karate kick? Guys,
Yeah,
kid. Not karate kick. Ne? So
yes, and you're correct.
I'm correcting people.
I like that.
I'm correcting people. There's a lot of people that I know that are actually saying it's karate kick. Just because he took his leg up, it's not kick.
And that movie was
kick.
so interesting, man.
It
taught us a lot, I think.
Exactly.
Back in the day. I think we all wanted to be like, who's this Jaden?
Okay.
Jaden Smith?
Yes.
Jaden Smith?
Jaden Smith.
Yes, we all wanted to be like Jaden Smith. And guys, we all wanted to be here, you know, with our legs raised up and all that.
Okay.
So today we are dishing out karate self-defense. Guys, you know, especially us when we have kids, children actually love having my karate classes. Actually, it is important to be teaching every child about self-defense. You are not actually taking them to self-defense classes for them to be bullying and hitting other kids.
Yeah,
No.
like the other kid did, Karate Kid. You know,
Exactly.
we'll be referencing a lot to that movie because it taught us a lot.
Exactly, but they're actually going to these classes so that they can actually be able to defend themselves in future.
And also it teaches them about discipline, you know,
Exactly.
when to use your strength or whatever you've learned in those lessons and when not to use them. I think it teaches them a lot more about discipline.
So, guys, about Puma Silwe, you know,
Thank you for actually mentioning that.
About Puma Silwe, we open the door and we're like, come, I'm ready. Just go get a tighty, just keep on the keep on my
and I think you know
and then we'll be like, Mama so that's how we are. But we actually have a professional person that is actually going to be speaking with us. That's going to be dishing out actually more information with us. Now to us, Miss Aisha. Hi, Miss Aisha, are you there?
Hi, ladies. How are you doing?
Aisha, are you there with us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
There we go.
Good morning. We love talking
Good
to people.
morning.
We love having people on our show. Welcome to Community Comm-Connect. I'm Yolanda Sibeko, and my co-host here is Uskai. We
Oh,
actually have,
lovely to see you guys.
wish we could see you, but I
See you
hope
right
they can
now.
see you. Wait. And we actually have quite a number of questions to be asking.
Great. Great
Yes.
stuff. Let's go for it.
The first question that I actually have is,
Yes.
what are the benefits of self-defense classes? What are the benefits of your child or yourself going for karate self-class defense lessons?
Okay, so the list is endless. I mean, it is what we do at SKR particularly is to try and bring up the society. And society is not only the men, it's absolutely the women who are the foundation, and as an extension, the kids as well. And there's so much issues with kids these days with bullying, and it happens with adults as well. Funnily enough, adults get bullied, and unfortunately, in the society that we are living in, it's so dangerous just for whether it's a woman, a child, or a man. It's difficult to go out there. So, in terms of where self defense comes from, the way we teach it, and by the teachers that teach it, they do it very, you know, they use what they know happens in the world today. It's not kata, it's not very structured. They try and give you leeway, and they try and empower you as women, as children, not to be bullied, not to be the victim, and you are actually stronger than you think. And it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And what it does for your confidence, and just to go out there, it's brilliant. It's really good.
Okay. So another question that I have is, how do you handle, or how do you teach kids not to actually use karate self-defense as a way of bullying other kids? How do you actually go around that? Teach them
Okay,
not
so
to way.
all right, brilliant question. So the first thing we teach kids, every single person that walks through the dojo, the first thing we do is teach them respect. And we always tell the kids, first and foremost, if there is a fight, what do? If someone's picking on you, you walk away. There is without any kind of person that's going to, you are the one that can actually take that fight forward or walk away from it. So if you can prevent it, rather walk away. There is no weakness in that. But we teach them practical things to do should someone actually take it further, if a teacher can't help or if a parent can't help. And we take it further just so that they can hold their own, but certainly not for any kind of bullying. It is absolutely not allowed at all. Like I say, it's all about empowering. It's empowering, making the children aware that they are stronger than they think.
Okay.
A question that I have for you is, in learning or going for self-defense classes, can you actually
Yes.
kill someone with using the
lessons?
the lessons, using the karate lessons and everything? Is it dangerous in that way that I can actually kill someone?
Look, it is. Anything that you know well that's worth knowing, that you need to know well, you can actually do it. But that's absolutely not anything that we teach, nothing close to that at all. Like I say, we try and teach them to walk away instead and rather be the protector. So if you can protect the people around you, rather walk away. That's our main purpose. We want peace, we want respect, we want love in our communities. And if we can get that with the kids without having to worry about violence on such a big scale, because unfortunately, whether it's video games or going to school, there's so much violence around kids all the time. So yeah, we try and go away from the violent thought.
So is it just boys that you're teaching, or are the girls also in the SKR?
Oh my goodness, we have such powerful girls. Oh my goodness, I think some of them are stronger than the boys. Yes, and some of our biggest champions in the dojo are all women. Our black belt champions, they are women. Yeah. And our dojo, our Shia and Abdullah, he's actually very much about empowering women, making them realize that they are so strong, that they are stronger than they realize, So yeah. It's open to all, men, women, children, boys, girls.
What I actually want to know is, where did it all begin? Where did you get the love? Why choose such a sport?
All right. So actually, you know, when you're kids, you kind of dabble into karate or soccer. So when we were little, we actually did do karate. But over the years, you know, after you become a parent and all of that, you tend to leave that to the side. But my son actually started getting bullied in preschool. And he was such a small little thing, and so I contacted Shian Abdullah immediately, because you know, to see your child like that, so fearful. And I tell you, within a week of him going there, his confidence was turned around. Right now, he's a very young, confident brown belt, hoping one day to get his black belt. And he's very responsible. He's very mature about it, and he does not go out looking for fights. I've actually seen him stop fights. I've actually seen him walk away, and it's been so good for his confidence. So all of us as a family, in fact, I've got another daughter and my husband, all of us are in the dojo, and we're very much a part of it. So it's a part of our lives, and the people at the dojo have actually become family. That's how close we've all become, you know, because it's such a good environment. It's positive, it's open, like I say, to families. You come and train as a family, so it's a really good something to do in your life.
Mhm. That is beautiful, honestly, and how I think it's in a way brought your family together as one. Wouldn't you say
Yes.
that? Having something as a family that you know you do together, that is beautiful, honestly.
That is amazing, yeah, because you know, you think as an adult, oh, you know so much and you know more than your kids. You'll be
Mhm.
surprised what you can learn from kids.
Mm.
They are so beautiful, and they've got so much to show you. And if you just be patient, open your eyes and come to their level, you'll be amazed at what you can actually learn from them.
Has there been moments whereby you had to use the lessons in real life, perhaps for personally for you and your kids?
Personally,
Yeah.
thankfully, no. Thankfully, I've been lucky there. If you consider our crime stats in the area, let alone in
Yeah.
South Africa. No, but I've been very fortunate. There's been a few close calls, why must I lie? But I've never needed to use what we've learned, thankfully, on another person. No, 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 no.
So
But
was you
hopefully,
raised?
I've been. Yes, sorry.
No, sorry, you can carry on.
I was just saying that we are taught the tools that if we are in that situation, if we are accosted from behind, or if we are against the wall, or if we are on the floor, or, you know, sometimes we train with blindfolds just because someone could come in the middle of the night, and then what do? You can't see. So, you know, we are taught all these things, how to survive, how to get your own back in a situation, not
Mhm.
necessarily to hurt someone, but just to try and kind of get into a safe zone for yourself.
All right.
So, you know, with a lot of kids and children here in South Africa, you know, depression is
Yes,
actually something that is actually affecting everyone. So, would
yes.
you say that actually this is another way of actually building their self esteem and actually gaining their confidence? I mean, I heard you talking about your son and how
Yes.
he's actually gained his confidence
Mhm.
in every way. So, would you actually urge more parents that this is another way to actually uplift your daughter's or your son's self esteem?
100%, absolutely no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. The feeling that you get on that dojo floor is something else. The knowledge that you get from the teachers, the expanse of knowledge that the teachers have, actually, you learn something new from a teacher every day. And it's just for your own peace of mind, if nothing else, just for your own health. I mean, we've got personal trainers on the floor as well, but just for your own personal safety, for thinking about spending quality time with your family, I tell you, this is definitely the place to go. I have no doubt about it. In terms of where depression is, especially with COVID, especially with all the negativity surrounding us, dojo is such a positive place to walk. I promise you, you walk out of there feeling like $1 million. It's awesome. It's an awesome experience that everyone should try at least once.
So, Mrs. Aisha, are there any specific requirements for getting into the SKR, or anyone is welcome?
Everybody and anyone is welcome. You just need to want to be there. That's all. And you will
Okay.
be opened with welcomed with open arms by everybody. I tell you, it's like I say, it's a very family. It's a nice family vibe. You know that there's people there that you can rely on.
Okay. And where can people actually find you? The
We are
SKR.
based. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we have a few branches. The main one is based here in Lenasia, in Extension 11. But we do have 2 other branches in Joburg, in Robertsham and in Lakewood as well. And I've got numbers which I can give you. You guys can contact us at any time. We'd be more than willing to talk, to help anybody who's wanting to come our way, just to even visit us. We're actually having an open day soon, so everybody's welcome there as well.
I think
We
our
have
listeners
parks.
love that.
Oh yes, I would. I can give you the numbers, no problem. And yeah,
Yes.
please come and visit us. Come and have a look at what we have to offer. On the 7th of May, our open day. Oops, I think I lost you. Sorry about that. Yeah, so on the 7th of May is our open day here in Lenasia. I can give you the address. It's 130 Bangalore Drive in Extension 11 in Lenasia. And I can give you numbers. Would you like them now?
Okay, yeah, please.
Okay, so our main guy there is Shian Abdullah, and his number is 084 264 6753.
Abdullah.
084 264 6753, and that is Abdullah.
All right, I hope our listeners actually got that. It's 084 264 6753.
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
I've got a question that I would like to ask you, and I'm actually
Sure.
painting pictures as I want to ask you this question.
Sure.
What happens when you come across someone that has a gun or a knife? Is it actually easy to fight against someone that has
No.
a knife or a gun, and can you win that fight?
I don't.
I would first advise to rather not. The first thing you do is you supplicate. So you put your hands up and you show that you are in no way going to harm this person. You know, the main thing you learn is don't be a hero. If you can see you can't get yourself out of that situation, rather comply as much as possible. But you know, as women especially, we have huge voices. We need to use it. So just by screaming at them could be enough to startle them away. You might just be lucky enough to get away with that also. But
Yeah, I think that's something you can actually advise people to not try to be a hero because it might not end well.
yeah,
And I think
unfortunately, you know.
And I think for parents that are actually listening at home, that are actually interested, they have a $1 million question to ask you. How much does it cost? You know, is it expensive or is it for free? Or please just give details, because I think that a lot of parents actually
Okay, so we do have a monthly fee. There is a registration fee, which is an annual fee, and there's a monthly fee. However, we can work out packages depending on how many kids are there. And I can give you the number for our senpai that does that as well, Senpai Sesh. And any of the parents can talk to her at any time. We always have workshops. Every now and again, we do ladies only workshops or kids anti-bullying. You can look at our websites. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. And you know, all these things pop up there as well. You guys are more than welcome to have a look. It comes up there all the time. SKR.
Is it at SKR for all social media platforms, or is that different tag?
Yes, SKR, also all platforms.
Okay, then I think our listeners will definitely be on the lookout for that then.
Yeah, please. All the information is there. You're welcome to check it out. Like I said, do come and visit us anytime. We'd be more than welcome to walk you around the dojo, talk you through things. It's just come and try it out.
We'll definitely be on to that. Yolanda, I think you've actually covered most of the questions that I had. Yolanda, would you like to say something?
No, thank you very much for answering all the questions that you've actually answered. If it were possible, I would say please just throw in a huge major kick for me. You know?
I don't think I can. I'm not warmed up. I'll break a bone.
I just want to ask you something. Does this style actually exist? You know the one that, have you watched?
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, you know, when they lift your
Yes,
hand.
I loved Karate Kid.
Does it exist? Does that style actually exist?
Hey, why not? Why not? If it works, it works.
So you also teach people to do that style.
To be raising their foot and their hands snake.
I'm not that kind of. I'm not. I'm not that advanced yet. I'm still working on my own form.
And is it true? You know, as we're talking about that movie, a lot of questions.
Yes.
Yeah. Just one last question.
Yes.
There's a
No
scene
worries.
where Jaden Smith is actually there's a snake, right? Cobra.
Yes, the cobra.
And
Yes.
do you guys also move like that with a snake?
Well,
Like you put your head like that, or it's just a movie?
I'm sure some of the seniors do it beautifully. The katas that we do, some of them are just as graceful as that. Yeah. But no,
And
we haven't. Like I
please,
say, we don't work with snakes on hand. That'll be awesome,
please,
though.
please let people know that this sport is not only for Chinese, Japanese, Korean people.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone. It's for
everyone, every walk of life, every color, every size. It
All
is for
sizes.
everyone. It's universal. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining us here at Community.
Thank you
Connection.
so much for having me. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly.
It's been great. We will
Been amazing.
definitely give out all the information that you've given us. And I'm sure there's actually people that want to have their kids joining you guys. I, for one, would like to join you guys because there is quite a lot of people that I'd like to do those moves. Oh, no. Those moves, I shouldn't be doing it wrongfully. I should be actually doing it the right way.
Thank you for
I'll let
self-defense
go.
purposes.
I'll let it slide.
No.
Please.
No, please do come around. We'll be more than willing to see you. And please, yes, please do come. Please do come. We become family, like I say.
Yes.
So looking
Thank you
forward
so
to seeing you. Thank
Have a
you
lovely
kindly. Thank you, ladies.
weekend.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
That was our dishing out, guys. We were dishing out facts
Self-defense.
about self-defense. And with a great speaker who was actually here dishing out information. I think because since this way endabeni, guys, ne? It's about to be news time. Why not play one more song? And then after the song, we've got the flying Dogozo who's actually going to be reading the news. She even has you know, pom-poms because it's Friday.
I mean, why not?
Why not? You know, and I think that she actually know that today is actually National Dance Day.
She should be dancing for
She
us.
should be dancing.
Please come,
I mean, it
Dogozo.
would actually be nice reading the news and dancing, guys. Like, think about it, you know. So let our producer actually make
Put on
our
a song and
Yeah.
then let
our
Dogozo
morning.
dance for us.
Exactly. Mr. Producer, please hit it and then.
Not getting away, 'cause I don't want to. I'm stuck on you, and I ain't complaining. Bring me serenity, bring me joy, you bring me peace, my happy place. Every day, I won't predict you. You bring something new, so stimulating. Every day, I ever really wanted. You possess it all. And I can't help but keep falling for you. I keep falling for you. I can't help but keep falling for you. I keep falling for you. And I can't help but keep falling for you. I keep falling for you. I can't help but keep falling for you. I keep falling when I look into your eyes. I see a beautiful soul. Whenever I'm around you, got my whole world spinning round and round. When I look into your eyes.
what? Time for news on iLOVEmelville.LIVE.
April 29th. Good morning and thank you for choosing iLOVEmelville.LIVE. Your news at this hour. Advocate Malisela Defo is representing 4 of the men accused of murdering Senzo Meiwa, is arrested inside the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria yesterday. The trial of the alleged killers has just been postponed when investigating officer and a number of police officers approached Defo. News 24 overheard there was a warrant of arrest issued by Hillbrow Magistrates Court as Defo had missed a court appearance for separate cases in which he is accused. A visibly distressed Defo asked the arresting officer if his advocate had been contacted and questioned if he is being arrested. He also asked why he is being arrested now when it appeared the warrant of arrest was authorized for missing a court appearance in January 2020. Defo says they arrested me because I am in this case. He claimed he is being arrested because Police Minister Bheki Cele did not want him defending the accused in Meiwa murder trial. After being found to have raped multiple women and attempting to stab one of them in the head with a pair of scissors, a Western Cape serial rapist is being sentenced to 3 life terms in Wynberg Magistrates Sexual Offences Court. Mzwanele Hloho, 23, is linked to several rape cases by Captain Herman Hankom from the Nyanga SAPS Family Violence, Child and Sexual Offences Unit, who used DNA analysis to link a series of rapes that took place in 2017 around Philippe East and Lang. Police spokesperson Ndaga Gwala says one of the victims was raped twice and stabbed in the head with a pair of scissors in attempt to kill her. However, the police were unable to locate her, so they eventually tracked his mother down at a home in Willowvale in the Eastern Cape. She confirmed the date of birth of the accused, but she had no knowledge of his whereabouts. Through an aid of Home Affairs and his ID number and birth certificate were obtained, investigations continued and his photograph was circulated, said Gwala. 3 children woke up to a grim discovery of their 30-year-old mother laying dead in Sebokeng, Vereeniging. Gauteng police says they received information about the murder on Sunday morning, and upon officers' arrival on the scene, they found Eve Anna Khabele in a pool of blood. Police spokesperson Constable Busisiwa Sango said Khabele's body had been discovered by her children. Sango says Khabele's husband has turned himself in at Sharpeville police station on Monday. The investigation is still underway to determine the cause of death, says Sango. The husband, Hendrik Boysen, appeared in the Sebokeng Magistrates Court on Thursday as he is set to reappear on Wednesday. Tiane Maluleke swooped his spanners of spectaculars when he lost his income prior to the pandemic. The 27-year-old now makes a living selling food in Naledi, Soweto, from a truck he built himself. Maluleke, a qualified mechanic, built a cart and bakkie he operates from. Now he makes the mouth-watering homemade beef and pulled pork burgers, and when the opportunity of trade at food festivals crops up, he adds smoked ribs and chicken wings, and finally the dessert options to the menu. And finally, in the weather. In Johannesburg, it's 23 degrees Celsius outside, pleasant with sunshine mixing with some clouds. And in Pretoria, it's 18 degrees sunny outside, precipitation at 0%, and the wind at 13 kilometers per hour. And in Vereeniging, it's 24 degrees sunny outside, and the wind at 13 kilometers per hour. For iLOVEmelville.LIVE, I am Khabele Ntokozo.
Thank you, Ntokozo, for actually reading the news for us and for telling us about the weather. But I'm sure people are actually feeling as hot as we are. And before the news, we had a song which I request the producer to actually keep playing because that song is dedicated to me. after that,
Really?
right? But not right now. And then, guys, we actually have got a fun, interesting fact about us here in Melville. What's
To our
happening
TikTokers.
is to TikTokers. I'm sure there's actually a person that likes talking like us. I'm sure there's actually a person that likes giving out information. We dare you, whoever you are,
Wherever you are.
we actually want people who want to read the news.
So if you feel like you got what it
if you
takes,
feel like you got what it takes,
hey, next week, come read the
please
news for
next
us.
week come read the news for us here at Melville. That's actually a fun fact, and I think that it actually deserves a hooray because it's actually interacting with people that are actually watching us. And at the end of the day, it isn't about us, but it is actually about you.
And this is us
right?
involving you guys. So
Exactly.
It's not just you be with us here in studio and reading the news for us.
And reading the news for us, you know.
Anyway.
And some of us like the news, you know. And as you just heard, how beautiful and stunning that sounded with the doggos or with the two
her pom-poms.
Pom-poms, you know, she sounded. So if you actually have pom-poms or have another hairstyle, or whatever you have, and you have what it takes,
and you know that you have the
and
voice
you know
for it.
you have the
Hello.
voice for it, guys, please come on studio, you know. And if you're watching us on iLOVEmelville.LIVE, go on TikTok next week and come read the news for us. And this time, we don't actually want the news only. If you're a person that also has anything interesting about sports, please include sports in your news. You know, we actually want to learn more about sports and what is happening. You know, so next week is next week, guys. Don't say that we didn't tell you. Coming up for our next feature, which is school talk. That's what we're actually going to be talking about now.
We'll be talking about educators.
The students.
That is hectic.
It is hectic.
Why would you even want to be an educator and not love kids?
I do not know, hey? But our producer being a person that is always on point, our producer being a person that always wants to interact with people. This
is someone who knows people who knows people. You know?
Yeah, was a band, you know, and she's glad to be knowing us. I mean, who doesn't want to know us?
She even danced for us
at the end of the day, you know. So she actually went out there. She went in the streets, guys, and she bought information from the streets and she bought it here, you know. And as usual, here at Community Connection, we don't just pick up anyone from the streets. We are all about professionalism and we bring you quality. And with quality, guys, we need quantity. So you guys need to comment and you guys need to be live with us. Go to TikTok if you are not, and tune in with iLOVEmelville.LIVE. Be with us, guys. Make this thing as interesting as it is. Talk to us. Kuluma Nati.
We are listening. We are not just here to talk. I mean, we're here to listen to you as well.
Kuluma Soda, guys. It's not talking alone. You know. So yeah, that is actually what we have.
Have you ever experienced that?
After the song,
but then what I'm actually thinking right now is that before we actually go deeper into a school talk and talking about our school talk, here's our Mrs. Producer here. She actually organized the people for school talk that we're going to be listening to, our voice notes. And these are actually educators, these are actually principals, you know, these are actually parents that you guys are going to be listening to.
Do you think you've actually experienced that? Like I asked, have you ever had a clash with one of your educators back in high school or wherever?
Guys, whoever wants to have a clash with me, shame. That person doesn't know people.
Come on now, be real with people.
Have a clash with me, you know. Even in high school, guys, I was this kid that I am now. Even though I'm not a kid now, I'm a woman, but I was this character. Even in high school, you know.
So would you say that you were loved by all of your educators?
I was loved by
your
all
teachers.
I mean, I was head girl.
Okay, we
in
see
high
you.
School,
we see you, boo.
You know, and I was actually picked up by my educators, you know, my teachers. So I've never actually encountered or experienced that.
Yeah, same, you know.
I was
same.
lucky with that.
I've never actually encountered that, but I've seen it happen in front of me whereby educators have, I don't know, is it beef with students? That is just ridiculous.
But how can you have a beef with
With
a student
child,
when we're
someone who's
whole,
half
like
your-
a whole?
but someone who's half your age, someone who could be
Exactly.
your child, who's old enough to be your kid. Why would you do? It makes absolutely no sense. And you see it happening. Honestly, I've seen it happening, and it's painful because at the end of the day, children are there, students are there to learn and everything. So if a teacher's gonna make it difficult for them to learn, how are they gonna actually know things?
They won't know anything. So she would say, two, next.
And they get scared, obviously, to confirm and like, okay, I don't understand this, ma'am. I don't understand that. It becomes difficult to try to communicate, or something bad happened to them, something tragic happened to them within that teacher's presence. Obviously, there's gonna be some hindrances when it comes to getting help.
But you know what I also think, Sky? I think that especially with kids, with students, they tend to have a wrong view of things. You find a teacher maybe correcting you in a harsh way, and then now you go home. She doesn't like me. He doesn't like me.
And you remember that I think it's last year or this year, that learner that who failed matric and went to shoot, killed actually their teacher, their principal or teacher, killed that. And it's eyebrow raising, man. Oh, well, why the hatred? Where does it come from? Is it just educators who hate their children, or is it something that's shared equally?
I think we actually need. This is deep. It actually needs more answers. It actually needs people that have experienced it. People that can tell us more. Mr. Producer, are you ready with everything that needs to be done with the pods that need to dish out information?
Mr. Producer, are you with us?
Are we gonna play the voice note now?
Okay.
Yes.
Wait. Because I think whatever voice note that we have should kind of answer these questions that we have.
It should.
Right, that is. I don't want
It should. So please listen, guys, to our school talk today. And then there's the voice note.
Okay, producer, what was that? Are we, Mr. Producer, are we listening to the correct voice notes there?
I'm not sure.
No, producer's not sure. Our Mr. Producer is not sure. 'Cause I
There's
feel like
our
this
Mrs.
is-
Producer who always knows the things that need to be cooked out and displayed on air and in public. So she's actually going to be playing the right voice note for us. But I think that while you guys are actually working on a voice note, why not dedicate that song to me again? Keep falling for you, I deserve it, man, guys.
You deserve it. Our listeners deserve like hearing one song over and over again. Remember, this is not about us, but about the community.
But
exactly.
then I'm the one that's talking. So
do not be bullying our listeners. Do not refuse to be bullied by Yolanda, please. So I think Mr. Producer needs to do the Lord's work and play another song, Mr. Producer, for the people whilst you are still looking for those voice notes.
So
About educators who hate their students.
Okay, so we actually found the correct voice note.
o face ba mo tsheya bana ka tlelaseng a mpitsa sana kaya le se fa re se ntho tseo ka morao se ke tswa ho yena mara ra dula fatshe ra buisana a mpolela lesedi wa tshwara wa tlohela mara bana ba tswang lekeisheneng ba jwalo ba sokodisa ka mora re buile ra bua a sala go ngwana ke setlatla ngwana tseba o ipulela speaking ntho le ka shino bane ke ba tsa pelo tsa rona le di le bohloko jwang le di le bohloko so nna ke emetse fela ke be sharp ke tlo ya ho principal kopa ba ntshe lesedi ka tlelaseng ya mem ha rate ngwana ka mosa ha mo batle o ka se bitse ngwana setlatla re sitse ngwana sekolong o ra lo ithuta a mo ruteng e seng a mo bitse ka mabitso ha ke a robala ke ntho eo nkgono o sele o wa nkgono o sele.
Okay, so for people who did not understand the language because of language barrier, so basically this lady, she's saying that her child's educator, hates her child. She calls the child an idiot, bullies them verbally in a way, and also calls the mom an idiot as well. That is painful to hear. I mean, just because the child failed, they're not supposed to talk to other kids. They're not supposed to socialize or interact with other kids. They are being bullied by their own educator. That is so. The woman can't pleads actually, with the school to remove her child out of that class because it's very vivid that that educator despises the kid, which is absolutely wrong. So that
was the first one, and then we now have the second voice note. We actually have voice notes from parents. I'm going to say that we know people that know people, like our producer knows people, Liabo. So this is not matoba toba. The real act.
Ha ke ratebele mosebetsing mara ngwana ka a sa mo rate ha mo tlose ha tlowe ka tlelaseng ya hae a ye ho bomeng ba bana mohlomong bao ha ba no mo bona ke setlatla ngwana o sa bile a tshaba ko la tseba ntho o sa nahana hore ho thile ke setlatla jwale ha o thuse re ke thole kapa re ke ngwale ntho e kelang kwana hobane ke setlatla o ntshwere hampe sana mme o ntshwere ke qala ho thola treatment e jwalo ha e sale ha ke batla ho bua maka lekeisheneng lesedi ngwana kena teng a zanye ka tloha ke thotse treatment ke qala ho e thola sekolong sa toropong e ka re mo patale jo ke mo fa le tjhelete ya afternoon class a kope le ditjhelete tsa di-cold drink ngwaneng wena o dula o nwa cold drink mme wa hao nna 100 o re mme wa 100 ke dikenye ha sa hlola o na qetela me ke etsa fela botho e se o ne ke moncenga ke mosebetsi wa hae hore a rute ngwana batho o na qetela shem o na qala qetela nkgono wa marukgwa solopane.
Okay, as humorous the last statement was, this is sad. What is happening here? What this woman is going through and what her child is going through, it is very, very sad, honestly. I don't think anyone's child deserves to be treated like that. Honestly, no. I think they need to be reported. Somehow, the school, the principal, someone needs to raise a concern because I'm pretty much sure she's not the only one who complains about that teacher, that particular teacher.
So if there's actually parents that are actually experiencing such out there, it is important that you go and get more information before you start acting. Get more information, get all the correct facts, and then you can start acting. And it is also always wise to actually set up a meeting and go sit down and talk to this teacher.
Apparently they did.
Find
According
out.
to the voice note, they did, but then it did not help. So that's why I'm saying they need someone higher, principal,
Yeah.
to talk to. Because it seems like this person is getting away with
Murder.
Yeah. Murdering a child's innocence and curiosity, So they need to talk to the school's principal. Or if it does not actually help, go higher. The department, the district. Honestly, because it damages a kid's confidence, not just their confidence, but then obviously they'll be hindered when it comes to learning as well. So what I wonder, and what this woman was saying, how old is the child? That's one thing that I actually do wonder. It's really sad. So I think that for now,
that is wrapping up our school talk about educators who hate students. Let's now head on to our next feature, which is called the Health Corner. And as usual, with Health Corner, we are actually giving out facts and information about a particular disease or virus or sickness or whatever it is. And today we are actually focusing on Ebola. Not Ebola like, no.
Ebola.
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 And what Ebola is, it says that it is a rare and deadly disease in people and in animals. And interesting fact that I learned about Ebola today is that it was actually found in dead and living gorillas and chimpanzees,
Wow.
And it was actually found in mainly sub-Saharan Africa.
So apparently it was discovered in the Democratic Republic of Congo back in
and
1976.
Yes.
So when we were busy with the struggle, they found Ebola. Wow. Okay. So another thing, you can contract the disease through an infected animal as well. Whoa. So for people who don't know what it does, basically it causes problems when it comes to your blood clots. So it's known as like a hemorrhagic virus. So hemorrhage, you know that it's when the irregular blood clots in your body. So I think that is scary. That one is scary. Imagine having irregular blood circulation. That is deadly. Is it fatal?
Sure.
I'm not sure if
but
it's
then they said it's
fatal,
a deadly
but
disease.
It's actually a
so
deadly
it is
disease.
It is fatal.
And one of the symptoms says that it's actually the people that are actually infected, they actually vomit, they have diarrhea, and they have a fever and pain. So Ebola does in fact kill people if left untreated.
Remember there was an outbreak back in, I think it was back in 2010, 2011, 12 more, in Congo. Whereby most people, there was just like a cluster of people who got infected by the virus. That's when we learned about Ebola, and then next there was swine flu. But then right now we're focusing on Ebola. So I remember it from that. I didn't even know what it was. I saw the images and clips you got from the news. People who were suffering from it. Hey, they looked very scary, man. It wasn't a pleasant sight to see someone who had contracted the disease. Honestly, has there been do you think there's been a case here in South Africa?
Not that I've actually heard of, but mostly I think it's actually found in
northern
the
parts
eastern and northern parts
of Africa,
of Africa,
And
people actually need to know that currently there is no licensed vaccine to prevent Ebola virus disease. However, there is multiple vaccines that are being tested currently, and there is some that are actually given to people in order to control disease.
No, but I want
That's
them.
that is
Ah,
given
oh,
to
Sansan
people.
Kibu,
It
Gabu,
actually
Gabu,
reduces the
Gabu,
pain and
Gabu,
fever, and it
Gabu.
also reduces people from
Ntwana ke eng? It's like why unkaso why unka like
it is actually a
hlapanyana
small,
so
it's a single
unketsa hlapa ntwana ke bue no ke buile le wena friend ka o jwetsa ka ntwana o tlo tshwela ka di-30 new ya hao. Now you busy untso le pi ska re nya wa bona
From
ke
what
yona
I've
ntho e
heard and
tena
what
nya
I've
hao.
seen, it's very scary, honestly.
So
I do not want to lie, it's very scary.
people need to understand that there's actually is no cure, but there is 2 drug treatments that they're given to people, and it's actually survival of the fittest. That drug if
So
it agrees with your system, then you'll be okay.
Is it something you live with? If they say there's no cure, I mean, but there's a 2-drug treatment. Treatment is something that's
reasons. Problem njaka wantella ntwana. Wantella because of go tshwere new. Ke tlo kanyu ya hao musosana. Ke tlo kanyu ya hao. Eno skante.
Something you die with. Ebola kills. You don't live with it. You die. You don't live to tell the story.
It sounds like a poverty-stricken disease.
Yes. And Ebola actually reminds me of the kwashiorkor.
Kwashiorkor,
that stomach, and
yeah.
If you guys actually think about it and you look at it, right? Have you seen images and pictures of people that have Ebola,
especially
and people
children
that have kwash? Exactly. Their ribs,
So you think it's malnutrition as well?
Could be. It's just that we do not know. But ever since it was found in monkeys, I don't know what people are doing with monkeys. I mean, monkeys live in the zoo and in mountains.
Forest,
people shouldn't be anywhere around those areas.
Do you think people eat them? I mean, firstly, Corona was discovered through people eating bats. So if Ebola is discovered through monkeys, that means there are people who are munching.
You never know. There's freaky people out there, and there's freaky people that do freaky things on freaky days. So we just never know. I think that we should wrap up our health corner, and then let's play a song. And then after a song, we go into our second topic of the day, which is tribalism. And we've got guests.
Of course we do.
That are going to be live here in the studio. So we're actually going to be talking to people. So I think that our producer can play another song for us, and then after that song, let's go to our next song. And then after the song, we actually have the Arise and Shine after its motivation of the day, and then after anything that has to do
Yolanda
with living.
Is so keen on going to on living.
Yes,
like you are so keen
anything that has to do with living. Anything.
You are so within the weekend.
We are there.
Like I can feel your spirit. It's here now.
We are there.
It was here in the.
Yeah. Me no retire, but I go try to make it work, for my children.
Streets on the beat.
Man, I fi put in the work. When me get this, not for myself, but for my children. I better left them off the gate. In the streets, them no want to bake, so me work for my children. I swear, man, I work hard. Me have to be a good father. Take care of my children. Me have to pay all the bills. Them me I go change this story. Them no have to pay them fi live life even when I'm gone. Me have to change this story. Them no have to pay them fi live life even when I'm gone. Yeah. Them no have to see the things that I've seen. They don't want to lose, no them have to win. Go up on a school fresh and clean. Show love to them, mama, give them everything. And I go give them a jump start, yeah. Reach from breath, pan a plane, them fi fly. Teach them how to work hard, yeah. Learn how to put foot on it. Me I go change this story. Them no have to pay them fi live life even when I'm gone. Me I fi change this story. Them no have to pay them fi live life even when I'm gone. Man, I fi put in the work. When me get this not for myself, but for my children. I better left them at the gate. In the streets, them no want to bake, so me work for my children. Yeah. I saw man, I work hard. Me have to be a good father. Take care of my children. Me have to pay all the bills. Them me I go change this story. Them no have to pay them to live life even when I'm gone. Me have to change this story. Them no have to pay them to live life even when I'm gone. Them no have to see the things that I've seen. They don't have to lose, no them have to win. Go up on a school fresh and clean. Show love to them mama, give them everything. And I go give them a jump start, yeah. Reach from breath, pan a plane, them fi fly. Teach them how fi work hard, yeah. Learn how fi put food on it. Me I don't change this story. Them know how fi beg, them fi live life even when I'm gone. Me I fi change this story. Them know how fi beg, them fi live life even when I'm gone.
Welcome back to Community Connection. And as usual, guys, as we said, is that we go for professionalism, guys, quality. Asenzi doba doba, you understand? And as I said to you guys, is that we've got a great topic that we are actually heading into, which is called a tribalism. And I've got two fantastic people that graced us here in studio with their atmosphere, you know, and I'm feeling alive already because I love talking and I love having people around, you know. And since today is actually, to me, it's actually National Twin Day because I've got twins, Lana, and my producer is also a twin. So big up to other people that are actually twins. I also want to be a twin. Mama Maranai, yes. Anyway, guys, let me introduce the people that I'm actually with. I've got OTK and I've got Utafar. Yes. Thank you very much for joining us here at Community Connect. I'm Yolanda Sibeko. And let's get to it, guys. I've got actually quite a number of questions to be asking you guys. The first question that I have for you, Tafara, is with your understanding, what is tribalism?
Actually, with my understanding to my side, actually, tribalism is a kind of hatred, something that you don't like to someone. You understand? Let's say you actually like, okay, I'm a Shona. I don't know, maybe a Zulu or what. Okay, so this thing of like you don't like Shona, I don't like a Zulu. That's what we call the tribalism. You understand?
Sure.
To my side, it's something like that.
Yeah, it's a cool moment.
And to your side, TK.
Okay, to my side, like tribalism is like hating each other among
How already did
nations
do sa
and tribes.
Do sa and date.
That's
Yeah, even
what
today, if you guys were like a close for shelter.
Yes.
So with you guys, is there any specific episode or moment where you guys actually went through tribalism?
Yes, actually, the situation like we are facing right now is the thing that I want to talk about. I'm not stopping anyone. What is it doing? What are they doing? Actually, I just want to talk about this Jujula thing. When I look at you, my sister, if you look at me, I'm black. You are black.
Exactly.
When you die, where you going? Upstairs, right? Tell me something about. Do we have a Zulu god? Do we have a Shona god?
No.
No. Okay. So why? Where all these things coming from? Like, I don't like you, my sister.
No.
You're from Cameroon. I don't like you, my brother. You're from Ghana. I don't like you, my sister. You're from wherever you're coming from. No.
Please,
A black person in Africa is not a foreigner.
No,
They can call you a foreigner overseas. You understand? Not in Africa. There's no difference that can tell, okay, you're not a Zimbabwean. Call yourself a Zimbabwean. No matter you are Zulu, you are a Shona, you are a Kalanga, whatever, but let's all unite to be Africans together and love each other. This thing of Dudula, I'm sorry to say about it. I'm telling you, where we going, South Africa is going to fall. Okay? Look, how can you say someone in the street is taking a job, selling sweets? You understand? No. There's nothing like that. Totally. A street vendor selling sweet cigarette, and then you dudula someone, you dudula mama, you dudula whoever in the street. You're taking your jobs, this and that. Okay. Even myself, I understand I'm a Zimbabwean, I'm an African, I'm a South African, but whatever you like it or not, this is my country.
So, would you actually say that tribalism is only found in South Africa? I mean, to my understanding, I heard you saying that you're actually from Zimbabwe.
Yes.
In Zimbabwe, is there actually anything called tribalism? Reason why I'm asking you this question is stating back at history.
Yes.
Right? In Zimbabwe, there's Amashona, Amandebele, Amakalanga.
Yes.
Right? And there was, in fact, I don't know how many years back that was, but there was actually whereby it was actually Shona versus Amandebele. Wasn't that called tribalism?
Actually, that situation in Zimbabwe, it once been there and it's done, it's finished. And the president didn't allow all this shit to happen, like tribalism. And Ndebele go and kill a Shona. Sorry, and Ndebele go and kill a Shona go and kill a Ndebele. If you are a president, if you can control, we are the kids of this country. You mean like Ramaphosa is our father, it's our president. You understand? So, but if the president, like, look what happened in Deep Street. The guy was bent with tires. He was beaten to death. You understand? And look, the leader of this Dudola, Nhlanhla Lux, there was this guy who died, who is Komosone. To my side, I'm so broken into pieces because that guy had a family, that Komoso. You understand? They are following this guy. Yes, he's got a right as a leader, but if you think, guys, you understand? Do you think Komoso is gonna come back? The Dudula is gonna keep going. How many people behind they still gonna die following this Dudula? You understand? Do you want to die as a hero and leave your family suffering? And this guy is gonna make. For now, I can tell you, Nhlanhla Lux in the pocket is rich, is full, but he's using poor people to die. Komoso died with nothing. He left nothing for the family. Now they are suffering. So, guys, let's unite and stop tribalism. You understand? Let's unite and stop tribalism. We are hating each other. Or there's someone behind pushing the guy. Do this. At the end, where this country is going is falling. There is the time that this guy is gonna cry and think about, that was a mistake chasing the Zimbabweans. That was the mistake to hate my brother from Nigeria. Now we need them to come back.
What do you think?
Okay, if this country fall, where you guys are gonna go? You feel like, let's go to Zimbabwe, let's visit. Zimbabwe is our neighbor country. Just take a bus, you are there, and then you start another life. So if you kill me, if I die, you understand? Okay. Do you know that if I die now, you kill me? It's fine. But when your time comes to die, I'm waiting for you. Here's my question. Why did you kill me? Can you please ask God? You don't want to be mixed in the same heaven with the Zimbabwean, with a Cameroon. You understand? There's nothing like that.
A question I have for you guys is, would you guys actually say that tribalism is actually another word for xenophobia?
Yeah, I can say tribalism, it works both xenophobia and also like hating each other. Because I can see it sounds the same. I don't see the difference. Because xenophobia on the other side is like chasing other people, killing other people. Like now, for example, I really don't understand. Okay, to you, my sister, what is a foreigner?
Wow.
Yeah.
To answer that question, that guys, I'm being put on the spot, right? There, there is no such called a foreigner, actually, right? Even with people from England or from wherever they are, they're actually called tourists.
Yes.
Because they've come to South Africa or maybe to Zimbabwe or to Nigeria to come and actually enjoy the leisure of that country, you know. So each and every country or each and every continent is a home for everyone.
Okay, hold on. I understand. Okay, let's come back to here. You see, like what is happening now? We can call it a tribalism. Because us blacks, we are hating each other. It's only blacks fighting Africans. We calling each other foreigners. Okay, if you look at Indians, there's China, we have whites. What are they here? What do you call them?
They're also
White people.
China is not a foreigner. China is Indian is not a foreigner.
Yes.
Okay. And then a foreigner is a Zimbabwe. A foreigner is a Malawi. A foreigner is a Nigeria. This is what is happening right now. We call it a tribalism. Because we are just hating each other. But we are in the same land.
Boat, yeah.
Exactly. But us, if you go to overseas, that side, they can call us foreigners, not here in Africa. There's no such a thing.
Africa is a home for
Yes,
to everyone.
So what is happening now? This is a real tribalism.
If you guys look straight back, I think it was in the 90s or 80s, there was actually also another tribalism here in South Africa, where it's a Zulus versus Xhosa people.
Okay, if you look at history, the time of the Chaka, Chaka Zulu, it's like what I read about it, like Chaka used to slaughter people. In some they were buried alive. During that time, and in that time, the Zulu people they ran away from here and they come to Zimbabwe. When they come to Zimbabwe, I think they were located in Bulawayo.
That's where Umzilikazi was.
Exactly. And then born. What happened? Lopengula, I think, was also part of South Africa. That guy was illiterate. Like he didn't even understand what was happening. So this guy he sell a country to white people with sugar. He didn't know how to sign. So they said, okay, this is the pen. Can you sign it? After he signed it, then the white people they take the land.
I actually like the information that you guys came here in the studio with. It's like you guys came, you guys know actually what to say, you know, and it actually makes me, the person that is asking questions, to also ask myself questions as to, I need to actually go do my history, you know. I think the main important thing we need to be looking at here as people, as humans, is the fact that we need to gain knowledge in everything, to research and know our history before we can start fighting or before we can start causing a scene and making a problem to other people's lives. There's quite a lot of people that don't know the history.
Exactly.
And I think it was yesterday where on Facebook I actually came across that there's actually even Zulu people that originated from Malawi.
Exactly.
And they were called Amangoni or something like that. I was so shocked, and I actually realized that people need to learn that in each and every country there is a little bit of history that puts us and binds us together. Whoever thought that you'd find a Zulu person or originator from Malawi, you never thought about that. No one ever thought about that. I was also shocked myself when I actually did the research and actually found out about this thing.
Okay, my sister, if you can, I think like we are young and we don't know what was happening in the past. If you look at the history behind, maybe you have not learned that. You know my point? Maybe I'm from, I can say from Mozambique.
We don't know where our ancestors are actually from.
Yeah. The other thing is I just want to explain a little bit, guys. Actually, for this tribalism keep going is our leaders, our president of this country, the whole Africa. You understand? You can tell me something. I never heard any speech about what is happening, the killing of. I don't want to mention the places. You understand? How many people been killed here in South Africa? You understand? So many people like slaughtered, paraffin, whatever, hijacked. But I never had any president of the country to say, please, guys, can you quickly stop what you are doing to kill each other? Even the president of Zimbabwe or president of Cameroon, of Ghana, or whatever, they can see, okay, the brothers and sisters, they're in South Africa. They are fighting, but why they can't unite and raise one voice as president together? You guys, you need to stop fighting. You see, not like, okay, this guy is not even a police. He's telling the police what to do. You understand? But believe me, this guy, is already gone through the way he wants to go. Because tomorrow he's going definitely to form a part and to rule this country. Do you think he's gonna be a president? The president that allow people to kill. You can lead people to die. You demonstrate, and after that you say, people follow me. I can be the leader tomorrow. But you already got blood in the hands. Homozo, who is Homozo now? He's dead. He's no longer come back. So you want to make your history. You want to make yourself famous of other people losing the family. No, that's not it.
Wow.
They need to stop this guy quickly before he rule the country. Tomorrow, if he can say, guys, I'm making a party, he's already destroyed ANC, he already destroyed all other parties. But keep watching. Where we're going, this country is gonna fall. How can you call your brother, your sister, a foreigner? That's not it. That's hatred. Let me go back to this Kokora only. I don't think in Zimbabwe tribalism will end because it's like the developed peoples. I think like more than 1,000 of them. They are dead.
Has a problem.
Okay.
So like Munanga, our president from Zim, he never asked any apology to Ndebele. Like what happens? Like Mugabe was sending soldiers to own Ndebele areas. They were speaking Shona. I come here, I speak to you in Shona. If you don't respond in Shona,
they kill you.
They kill you. Like the soldiers used to slaughter those pregnant women. They said, what is in the stomach there? It's a fucking rat. They take knife, they open it. So that thing is still in the mind of Ndebeles. And now we have internet. It's now all over trending. So it won't finish. Like
that is true.
Let's say, guys, you employ me here. I'm the only one Shona. I work with the Ndebele. I will never like gonna be in good books with them. They will chase me away. Because the way they're gonna treat me is not gonna be the same. Because they got that mentality. Some of them they lost their parents through these things of tribalism, killing each other. Like even now, it's even coming here to South Africa. Like we're hating each other, chasing each other. So it won't end, guys. It won't end.
Yes, guys, looking at the time, I'd like to cut you guys. Thank you guys for actually joining us and for sharing your views. I strongly respect your opinions and everything that you've said, because it's actually something that people need to be listening to, people need to be thinking about. So that was our last topic for today, which was called a tribalism. Thank you to our guests, TK and Tabara. National Twin Day. Even our producer is a twin. So hi to all twins out there. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. And wow, I'm lost for words. For the first time, I like talking, but you guys actually had a point and sense in everything that you guys had said. So thank you very much for joining us, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my sister.
It's not a problem. So since we had our guests and we're talking to our guests, guys, and looking at the time, I think that now we can actually head into our motivation of the day. And then after motivation of the day, we can actually talk about our rise and shine. And then before all of that, we're actually going to be playing one song. That is actually going to be a quick song because things will happen. So it must be a quick song because everything that has to do with Uhamba, Nyahamba. So, yes, Mr. Producer, please hit it.
A young boy, you cool and look shiny with no role models. Not even anyone could show morals. 4 months old, English, he says the independent. All on the road, Lapa, parents. Yeah, turn up and let's be responsible while we do it. The smile and the look in their eyes when I buy them new kids. Like Wanye Morris and the rest of the bros. Family over everything till the end of the road. Somebody tell him it's over, it's over, it's over for my enemies. Tell him it's over, tell him it's over. They keep on wasting on their energy. From a son to a mama, this got me thinking my mama unkulisile to be the man I am. Took me away from the drama. Namhlanje I'm a better man. Namhlanje umzansi wonke treats me like a veteran. Bengisogola yeah I knew kodwa uNkulunkulu had a better plan. Ngesikhathi seyinkinga makuphela amaqhinga. Just keep your hopes high. You gotta keep on keeping on. Just keep on holding on. You gotta keep on keeping on. Just keep on keeping on. Pay attention to everything that's around you. Ubega banka and scheming without you won't even count you. Ebusweni pretend on your back they talking about you. But busy but beyond their plans won't even pronounce you. Hey, all you need to do uktembo phezulu. Mabakefana ukuthembiliche nokuthemba umuntu. Focus on kusasa lakho how to make it better. Wake up from your ashes clever. You need to get it together. Kube kuye phambili no other alternative. Impilo engcono is what we tryna live. Funa lomnotho and that's just how it is. And sipusha non-stop, doing it for the kids. Just keep on holding on. You gotta keep on keeping on. Just keep on keeping on.
Two twin guests today in studio.
Powerful words, actually.
Wow, like
Powerful
so many interesting opinions that they shared and their views on how tribalism is displayed here in South Africa was very strong. Hey, I see they had you on your toes. You know, they had you on your toes. For the first time, Yolanda. You were speechless.
So that was when books are bambelela. Makati, you dying. You remember when books are when you have dreadlocks nyana, kitani kokela kana. What?
Oh, that was the guy.
That was the guy.
Really?
Makati.
Yeah. Okay. So I put my 2K. Yeah. Because the markets are my 2K. So I put my 2Ks. Because we had a song there. We had a song in my 2K. Yeah, guys.
So guys, because it's cat is humbly, like time is not on our side. Today we won't be having our Rise and Shine, but definitely Monday we're gonna have 2 guests for We Rise and Shine, making it up for 2 guests. Yes. So our motivational quote for
the day, for
Friday, text
Friday
message, for today is keep your face always towards the sunshine and shadows fall behind you, guys. Yeah, it's sounds like Sesiaklandela. So when you must always keep your head towards the sunshine. And then
not literally people look unizosha. Please, we don't want sunburns on your faces. Not literally. That means that have hope.
Yeah.
What it means. It's just have hope, and all the negative things will be behind you. You will not have to face them. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So I think that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys had a great show with us. 1 minute of fame.
Before we have the news. Before we have Miss Amanda
Zano looking fly with the hairstyle. Girlfriend. Love it. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister. It's been great, guys. It's been great.
The show has been amazing. From the get-go, it's been just pumping. And I think I loved our guests today. They had so much oomph. They gave us the energy. Like, it's Friday, guys. So we also need to be on our A game.
And as usual, we don't disappoint. Comm-Connect, guys. Yeah, connectana nendaba. It connects you with people. Anything that has to do with going, it's us. On slope, on Skansia, anything that has to do with living, guys, it's what we are doing.
So better catch us next week again. I think Wednesday, because apparently it's a long weekend.
Yeah, you Workers' Day
it's
on
a long
Monday.
Weekend. So catch us next
we'll
week,
be back on Wednesday and Friday next week.
Same time, same place.
Same
it's
time,
a date.
same place, same clothes, same smile. Same everything, same energy, same producer, same newsreader, same everything. Oh, don't forget, if you guys think you can read the news, we are looking for a newsreader on TikTok. Holla at us. Next week you are with us to see now. It was about Party Insights.
Yes, absolutely.
Our show. Guys,
this is us leaving.
It's my time of the day.
Out.
Bye.
It's top of the hour. Time for news on iLOVEmelville.LIVE.
Libombene ihora le-12 kanti uma sibheka iyitori ehamba phambili ummeli wabasolwa ecaleni likameyiwa uboshiwe kanti ugwetshe udilika nje labathathu umdlwenguli odlwengule waqede wazama ukubulala isisulu ngesikelo ekhanda. Uyifundelwa ngo-Amanda wakwaZondo. Sawubona mlaleli. Ummeli wabasolwa abane ababoshwe enkantolo u-Advocate Maselatefo, ummeli wamadoda amane asolwa ngokubulala uSenzo Meyiwa, uboshwe enkantolo enkulu yaseGauteng ePitoli izolo. Icala labasolwa ngokubulala lihlehlisile ngesikhathi umphenyi nenqwaba yamaphoyisa beya kuTifo. Abe-News 24 bezwe ukuthi kunencwadi egunyaza ukuboshwa ekhishwe inkantolo yemantshi yaseHillbrow njengoba uTifo engazange avele enkantolo ngecala elihlukile lapho engummangalelwa khona. uTifo bebonakala ekhathazekile ubuze iphoyisa eliboshiwe ukuthi uthintwe yini ummeli wakhe futhi ubuzwa ukuthi uyaboshwa yini. Phinde wabuza ukuthi uboshelwani manje ekubeni kuvela ukuthi incwadi egunyazwe ukuboshwa igunyaziwe ngokuphuthelwa ukuvela enkantolo ngoJanuwari kuwona nyaka. Uthe uboshwe ngoba ungqongqoshe wamaphoyisa umnumzana Bhekicele ebengafuna vikela abasolwa ecaleni lokubulawa kukaMeyiwa. Siqhubeke phambili. Ngemuva kokutholakala edlwengula abesifazane abaningi nokuzama ukugwaza omunye wabo ngesikele ekhanda, umdlengulo oyingozi wase-Western Cape ugwetshwe udilikaji abathathu enkantolo yemantshi yamacala ocansi eFynbos. Umzwanele wohlo neminyaka engama-23 uyamataniswa namacala amaningi okudlwengulwa ngukapteni uHerman Hanekom osebenza ophikweni oluphenya ngamacala odlame lwemndeni, ingane kanye namacala ocansi enyanga SAPS owasebenzisa ucwaningo lolibofuzo ukuhlanganisa uchungechunge lwezigameko zokudlwengula ezenzeka ngonyaka ka-2017 eFilipi East naseLanga. Okhulumela amaphoyisa uNdakhe Gwala uthi esinye sezisulu sidlwengulwe kabili sagwazwa ngesikele ekhanda ngenhloso yokuzama ukubulawa. Lokho amaphoyisa ahlulekile ukumthola uHlohlo bagcine belandela umkhondo kanina wabo eWillowvale eEastern Cape. Uthe uphenyo lusaqhubeka. Ingane ezintathu zivuke kabuhlungu ngesikhathi kutholakala umama wazo oneminyaka engama-38 edilizile eSibukeng eVerneging. Amaphoyisa aseGauteng athi athole umniningwane ngesigameko sokubulala ngesonto ekuseni. Kwathi amaphoyisa efika endaweni yesigameko athola uIva Khabele egcwele igazi. Okhulumela amaphoyisa uConstable Busisiwe Sango uthe isidumbu sikaKhabele sithwalwe yingane zakhe. uSango uthi umyeni kaKhabele uyinikele esiteshini samaphoyisa eSharpeville ngomsombuluko. uSango uthi uphenyo lusaqhubeka ukuze kutholakale imbangela ukufa kukaKhabele. Umyeni uHendrick Boyson uvele enkantolo yemantshi yaseSibukeng izolo. Uzophinda avele ngoLwesithathu. uMazi Kalala, udadewabo kaMufi, utshele iNews24 ukuthi wathola ucingo oluvela endodakazini kaEva ikhala ngokumangazayo. Yayilokhu ibiza igama lakhe iphindelela yaze yasho ukuthi unina ushonile, uyise ubalekile. Siphethe ngoluthi uthi Yani Maluleke washintsha ipanela zakhe ngamaspathula ngesikhathi elahlekelwa umholo wakhe ngaphambi kwalolu bhubhane. Umsolo neminyaka engama-27 ubudala useyiphilisa ngokudayisa ukudla eNaledi Soweto ngelo lazakhela lona. uMaluleke umakhenikho oqeqeshiwe wakha inqola neveni asebenzela kulo. Manje wenza amabhega enyama yenkomo okuzenzela noma adonswe ngengulube. Futhi lapho ithuba lokuhweba emikhosini yokudla likhona wengeza ngeimbambo ezihaquliwe, amaphiko enkukhu kanye nezinketho zedeserti kamenyu. Uma-ke nje sibheka isimo sezulu eGoli libalele kanti lingu-23 degrees Celsius ngaphandle lithe gqwagqwa ngamafu kanti nenhlambi yelanga ikhona. ePitoli libalelwa ku-18 degrees Celsius. Imvula azikho kanti isivinini somoya singamakhilomitha angu-13. Masibheke eVerneging libalele nakhona ama-degrees wakhona 24. Umoya ongaphandle uhamba ngesivinini samakhilomitha ayi-13. Yilezo bengekuphathele zona. Kanti uma siphinda sibheka ehamba phambili, ummeli wamasolo ecaleni likaMeyiwa uboshiwe kanti ugwetshwe udilikaji abathathu umdlwenguli oyingozi odlwengule waqede wagwaza isisulu ngesikele ekhanda. Masihlangane uma kubumbana ihora lesilokuqala.
Living life, baby. Flowers and a smile, my favorite number to die. Energy, you and me. We keep it on the down low. We gotta keep the sound low. 24/7, 365. I thank God every day we alive. I'm gonna show it, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it when I show it. Just let it take over. This is a love takeover. Sometimes you gotta let it go. You gotta let it flow. Let's talk about love. All about love. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it flow. This is a can feel it in my fingers. On my body, it lingers. You've got something to say.